Hello there, this is Mike and you're welcome to today's video. Now, we're going to be talking about how to plot high probability um, zones in the market. High probability zones of interest. You can also call it support and resistance, whichever way you want to call it. But we are focusing on plotting high probability zones in the market, and that's what we are going to be looking at today. And that's what I'm going to be sharing from my knowledge over the years, what you should be looking out for, right? When I first started trading high, I did the normal things. I did everything you were supposed to do. I listened to what my mentors had to tell me. I listened to everything. I I went ahead, to just do what I was told to do. But over time, it didn't take me so long to realize that a lot of times, this market actually moves in a way that, does not totally respect a lot of expectations. Sometimes people are plotting zones on really low time frames, and then you wonder why it's not working. Well, it's not supposed to work. Yeah, and of course it works sometimes, but the fact that it works sometimes doesn't mean it would make you profitable. So today I really want to help a lot of people out there to know how to draw high probability zones in the market, so you can get into the market um, with a lot more confidence. So if you like content like this, please kindly like and subscribe to this channel. It would really help us. It would really help us. Yeah, so but before I get into the business of the day, I want to show you something. This is my premium Forex signal service that I charge 200 US dollars monthly for. The value you get from this premium service, this premium Forex signal service, is actually a lot more than the amount that I charge for it. So when you come on board, we give you high probability signals. On this channel, we give analysis. I'm talking about, this YouTube channel, we give analysis, we give predictions. But on the premium Forex signal service, we give you actual trading signals that would take your trading to the highest level. And I'm not bluffing, I mean what I'm saying. You can go on this YouTube channel and check the preview, or the review rather, of the past month on the premium Forex signal service and see for yourself our results, so you can be assured that this is not a bluff, right? So come on board. How can you join us? Well, my Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the Telegram link, paste it in your browser, and chat me up, and let's have a conversation on how you can come on board. So that's that for the premium Forex signal service. Let's go into the business of the day. So now I'm going to be using the most traded currency pair in the market, Euro USD. Yeah, last time I checked, it was the most traded. I hope the data hasn't changed. Now, so how will we be starting? I'd like you to go to the monthly time frame. Go to the monthly time frame. Yes, the monthly. And zoom out a little, right? I think mine is good this way. So what are we looking for when we open the monthly time frame? What we're looking for are points where the market actually had a major turnaround in the market. Okay, let me say that again. I think I made a mistake. Points where price, rather, had a major turnaround in the market, right? So those are the points we are looking at right now. So please follow closely. There might be some things, if you think you've heard this before, there might be some things I would say here and there that would really help you. So follow closely. So now, how do we, look at that? Now you can see this. You can see this big move. This big move downwards from here to here. Let me plot that out. You can see this big move from here to here, right here, right? And then you see another move happen from that point to this point. So we can see another move happening down to this point. And then we see another major move happening from this point to this point. And then we can see another one, just follow closely, happening from here to here. Right? Now, there were other moves around there. There were other moves right here. But these are not the moves we're looking for right now. There were other moves around this zone, but these are not the areas we are looking for right now. What we are looking for are major areas. So let's delete those these two or three lines. So where did we have another major move? From this point to this point. And the next one was from that point to this one. What about the next? The next was from here to here. Good. What about the next one? The next one was from here to here. And we still have one currently in play right now. So from here to here. Right. So now that we know that, our job, let me clear this out. Our job is to plot our zones around that area or those areas. So let's get started. We'll come here, place the line there. We look closely to see that it's actually touching. Right? It's actually touching. What's the high of this? The high is 1.51440 and our zone is 1.51372. So that means it has touched it. So we're moving to the next zone. The next zone is here. The low of this, since it's a black bearish candle, the low is 1.1876 and our zone is 1.18807. So that means it's touching it. So we move to the next one. The next one is over here. Yeah. And another one is right here. Another one is right here. Another one is here. Just make sure those lines are touching the candle, the actual candle, whether it's a wick or a body that's high or low. That's at the high or low, it works. Now I know some people might be thinking, how do I make profit consistently if I'm plotting zones on the monthly time frame and it's going to take months for it to get to the other side? Well, just stay with me and I'll show you, how we are going to do that. Now there's another one right here. And the next one will be right here. The next is at this point. Yes. And the next is right here. Yes, right there. So I think that's that for our zones. Now someone might say, what about this one right here? What about this pin bar right here? Well, we haven't confirmed that this is a major move yet on the monthly time frame. We are yet to confirm that. And since we are yet to confirm that, we would not, plot that out. We will not plot that on the chart in any way. So we just keep that we would look away from that. So now what is the next move? The next move is to go to the weekly. Yes, the weekly time frame. And we do something similar. We do exactly the same thing we just did on the monthly time frame. We look out for major zones in the market that we can plot out. So what are the zones we see in the market? We can see we can see from here to here. We can see from that point to this point. We can see from here to here. Yes. And we can see it will come out of this area. We can see here to here as well. Here to here. We can also see from here to here. This point right here. Because we've already plotted that zone from the monthly. So we can also see this one right here. So that's from here to here. You know, and so you get the idea now. So let's start plotting. Let's start plotting those zones. Bring our zone, our line, place it there. Is it on point? Yes, it is. It came in contact with that zone. We can also place our line here. Then the next one is right here. Right there. Another one, we have another one right here. Don't forget, it is the turning point. Those, prices right at the top or at the bottom of those candles that we need, that we're looking out for. Okay, do you have another one here? The reason we are looking at the extreme prices, the ones that are right at the bottom or at the top, is because we are looking for a high probability zone to trade from. We don't need anything just on our chart if it's not going to work. We don't want that. We want things that would actually work. So now we can see that we have zones over here too. Another zone right there. We can also see another one right here. You can see how they are coming in contact with these previous ones, or these other ones rather. Okay, I can see another one right here. That's a really major one. And also one over here too. Also one over here though. Now let's look at the chart. Now if we look closely, let's zoom in a little. If you look closely, you'll see one over here too. we can get one right here too. Yeah. So we see that we have more closer zones and more zones to trade from, since we have now gone down to the weekly to look for our zones. So you can see that now. And I think we are good. I'm trying to look for more zones to be sure. I can see this one right here, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about that one. So I'll leave it. You know, our discretion really plays a major part in how we trade as well. If you don't think it makes sense, maybe it doesn't. It might just not make sense. I think another one we should look at is right here. I think so. Am I right? Yeah, yeah. Another one we should look at is right here. So let's zoom in so we can see it clearly. We take this and put it here. And yeah, let's not miss this one. Let's not miss this one as well. Let's not miss that one at all. Take a look at the high. The high is 1.14. The high of this candle is 1.14943, and the candle is the zone we plotted is 1.14930. So yes, they are. It came in contact with that zone. It came in contact with that zone too. And we can see it also worked over here. So there we have it. Good zones. So now we go to the daily. The daily is our entry zone. The daily is our entry time frame rather. The daily is our entry time frame. So this is what we look out for. Whenever we see the market give us an extended move, into any of these zones, like coming down to this point, and it gives us a day close, a bullish day close above that zone, right? You have a good entry. Why do you have a good? You probably, let me state that you probably have a very good reason to enter, and the reason is simple. The higher time frame are high probability time frames that really help you to take profitable trades more often. You get to see more profitable trades than the lower time frame. Now, when you combine that with high probability zones, that is a very powerful tool. You don't want to know you cannot imagine how powerful that is. This is a very powerful tool. This is what I keep saying and I keep preaching. A lot of people have gotten lost in this Forex thing as though it's a cult, trying to, I don't understand, trying to prove what is not. They have systems that are not working, but they would not admit that they are not working. They keep just trying to put up an act, and people are deceived by that, and so many people trying to make money keep getting deceived, and it's not the right thing. I don't think it's right at all. Right? Pardon my ranting, but this is not right. That is not right. But I believe I have seen this. I know there are strategies that also work out there that I don't use. I'm very aware of that, and I'm not, trying to talk down on everybody. I know some people are doing it right out there. But now, trading from the higher time frame and plotting, high probability zones would really take your trading to the next level. So when you have something like this, you have a high probability. When you have something like this, when price comes into the zone and gives us a bullish day close above the zone, then you have a high probability that the market will push higher, right? So you can go for a one-to-one right there, which I would advise that you do, or as much as you can also do a two-to-one, you know. So that is what I'm talking about here. But if we have something like the price, pushing into the zone and giving us a bearish day close below that zone, it came into that zone, violated that zone, and gave us a bearish day close below that zone, then we can also look for opportunities to sell. You can see how it played out over here. Let me plot these things out. You can see how it played out over here. You can see the same thing over here. You can see the same thing happening over here. You can see the same thing happening over here. And this particular one was a failed example because the market gave us a bearish day close, but the next candle pushed higher. But the very next one at that zone was not a failure, was a successful one that really did a lot of pips. That should be at least a 1 to 4, 82. Right there we have 370. So there you have it. So that should have given about a 1 to 4, you know, 1 to 4 or even more. The 1 to 5, and more time, 1 to 5 profits right there. And so many other, opportunities like that. So many. So this, okay, we have one right here. You can see one here as well. So please, my advice to you is, as you trade, whatever you do as a trader, please do not chase shiny things. Do not chase shiny things. Another one right there. Do not just chase shiny objects and get lost in the trading arena. Please do not. I really, plead with you not to make that mistake. We had another one right there. We took that particular trade on the premium Forex signal service. Yeah, so you can see the examples. I picked a couple of examples right here about how many. Okay, there's another. I think there's another. I'll call it a failed one because it doesn't look like it gave us even a one-to-one. In my opinion, the least profit you should be looking for in every trade is a one-to-one. That's 100% of the money you're putting into the trade. You should get at least 100% of that money back out of that trade if you're profitable. So this one didn't do a one-to-one, so I'll call it another failed trade. Alright. So there you have it. Extended move, right? Extended move plus day close candle. Extended move plus day close candle plus high probability zones, you have a very powerful tool, a very powerful trading tool. All you now need to do is to be patient and watch your profits. It sounds so basic, it sounds so easy, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. The very basic things that people run away from is how they can actually make money, right? So don't join the cult of people chasing shiny things. And if you've joined them, I think you should have a rethink. Should have a rethink on what actually works and how you can actually help yourself to profit from this market, so you don't waste your time, right? Because time is very important, so you don't waste your time, and you don't join the large number of people who come out of forex trading and say, oh, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, oh, it doesn't work, and all this kind of talk like that. Such people most likely did not do the right thing. They didn't do the right thing. I mean, I saw a video earlier today of someone making a comment about some systems, some guys out there who they were she called them scammers. And when she explained what she did, she was explaining the fact that she did not manage her risk. Can you imagine that? Someone calling other traders, other people, promoting forex trading scammers because she did not manage her own risk. That's how irresponsible people can be, blaming you for their own mistakes and wrong choices. Or maybe she didn't even go through the courses well, she didn't know what she was doing, and then she went ahead to play straight. But there she is on a news channel, you know, talking about people and calling them scammers. There are lots of people out there. So you should get this trading thing right, so you don't join that large number of people calling Forex a scam. Yeah. So I think that's that for the lesson of today. Now before we go, let me once again bring to your attention the premium Forex signal service. It's $200 monthly, high value, really high value. And I don't give anything that I don't use. That's one thing you need to know. I don't give anything I don't use. I'm not one of those giving out signals every minute of the day, not using what is even given out. What I give out is what I use. The signals I give out are the signals I use, and they are high probability signals. Over the years, I've been able to, you know, I've been using high probability systems that are very profitable, right? So now premium, I offer this in the premium Forex signal service, where you can take let me do the work for you. Don't worry, sit down, relax. I'll do the work. I'll present you with the signals. You take them and you make your money, right? So this is what it's about. And to be part of what I do, or to join us, copy my direct Telegram contact in the description below, paste it in your browser and chat me up, and let's talk about how you can be part of what we do. Let's talk about how you can come on board. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening to my rant and lessons. I wish you the very best in your trading journey. Bye for now.